Grace and peace to you from God our Father and the Lord Jesus Christ.
One of the hymns I remember best from my childhood is Stand Up for Jesus. This hymn has received much criticism over the years for its warlike imagery, but the Christian's passion to fight on our knees is directly associated with taking up our cross and surrendering our will. Romans 13:12 says, "The night is far gone, the day is near. Let us then lay aside the works of darkness and put on the armor of light." Stand Up for Jesus was a hymn inspired by the dying message of Dudley Ting, a young pastor in Philadelphia who was forced to resign from his Episcopal church for speaking out against slavery in the mid-1800s. In addition to starting a new church, Ting and other ministers preached at revival meetings at the local YMCA during lunch and soon began to attract thousands. This revival period is known as the Work of God in Philadelphia. In March of 1858, Ting preached a rousing sermon to 5,000 young men at the YMCA, and over 1,000 made a profession of faith. During his sermon, he supposedly said, "I would rather that this right arm were amputated at the trunk than that I should come short of my duty to you in delivering God's message." Only a few days later, Ting left the study of his country home to visit his barn, where a mule was harnessed to a machine that was shelling corn. When he patted the mule, his sleeve was caught in the cogs of the wheel, and his arm was badly maimed. He passed away the following week from the injury. Before he died, he was asked if he had a message for the ministers at the revival, and he replied, "Tell them, let us all stand up for Jesus." George Duffield, his friend and fellow minister, was deeply touched by these words and wrote the hymn that still stirs and encourages our hearts today. At Ting's memorial service on April 25th of 1858, Duffield preached about the struggles and the constant resistance from the enemy of our soul. He concluded his eulogy by reading the lines of Stand Up for Jesus as a tribute to his dear friend, as several verses refer to Ting's life and ministry. Duffield's Sunday school superintendent published the lyrics of the church into the church newspaper, and the hymn spread from there. The lyrics echo Ephesians chapter 6, verses 11 through 18, which speak of putting on the whole armor of God, so that we might be able to have the strength to stand firm in the Lord and persevere in the battles we fight in this life.